Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're looking at HK P30 SK. The SK stands for subcompact. It's the German's way of saying compact with a K, but it's a great concealed carry choice and a very nice package. Took it to the range today. It shot outstanding. Now this is a variant 3, which is a double action, single action firearm. They do have other trigger variations. Others are double action only. That's the LEM version. This is the variant 3. And I also have another variant 3 with my full-size P30, which is in 40 Smith & Wesson. But it's essentially the same gun, just slimmed down a little bit, making it easier for concealed carry. Now, we can take a look at the grip and see the grip here is pretty gritty, as where this is a little different texturing. But for the most part, they're very similar. And we'll take a quick size comparison here and see that the overall length is a little bit longer, about an inch longer on the full size, and of course the grip is longer as well, and as expected. But the grip itself has many options with many of the HK guns. It offers 6 different grip panels in thickness and 3 different back straps, so you could form fit this to your hand size, and it's a nice option right there. The magazine release is on the bottom of the trigger guard. Some people call it a paddle, other people call it a European style. I just call it a trigger guard magazine release. It is ambidextrous, and I like to use my trigger finger just to drop that. Many guns are going with this style, and I think it works. 10 rounds, 9mm, and the slide stop is ambidextrous too. So we have that. Both sides make it real nice for lefties. Already mentioned it's a variant 3. And so the double action pull, we'll see that this is an unloaded firearm. Double action pull right here, right around 12 pounds. And then the single action, we're looking at 4 pounds. And the one thing I really like about HKs are the follow-up shots in the speed in which that single action can fire. It's just pow, pow, pow each time. And that's pretty consistent with HK across the board. And I found it to be the exact same with this gun as well. I like where HK positioned the decocker. It's right there in the back of the slide. That button right there, you just run your thumb across, push down, and it safely decocks the gun. The positioning is nice. Avoid any other levers, having to figure out which one actually decocks it. It does have front serrations right here, make good for your press checks, as well as a 1913 rail here for your accessories. The sights are 3-dot luminescent sights, and that's that yellow tint you see there. They kind of work like glow in the dark. Once it's charged by light, it will be bright at night, and it's actually quite bright, more like night sights, but it won't hold that brightness over time. Not a bad feature at all. I actually like it, and they're a little bit different than your standard 3-dot sights. My overall shooting impressions are excellent. Now, I fully expected this gun to shoot excellent because I have quite a bit of experience with HK. My full-size P30 works great. I also have a P2000 that is very nice. So the variant 3 works for me. I like it a lot. And the follow-up shots and the trigger and everything about it is quality. To disassemble the gun, there's a cutout in the slide right here. We have to move that back to the slide stop, and then on the opposite side, push that button there to not remove the slide stop, but just release it off of the slide. So do that right now. Pull it back, push on the other side, and it just pulls out a little bit. And then we pull the trigger, and the slide comes off. Here we'll remove the guide rod and spring and the barrel. Now, if you have a P2000, that slide stop pin is fully removed. On the P30, it is not. The one thing that's a little bit different with HKs is they have this piece right here, and that locks into the barrel like that. Actually, it'd be like that. And that locking right there keeps everything nice and tight internally and increases accuracy. And from everything I could tell, it works really nice. So we'll go ahead and put this back into position. And we will put the slide back onto the frame. Now it will stop right there. At this point you have to push down on the frame to push it back, and then of course get it back into that cutout, and just like that you are reassembled. The gun itself is a nice firearm. It's a subcompact, good concealed carry choice. It shoots well, it functions great, and I have to say I'm a huge fan of HK. I do like the gun. I think it has a lot to offer in the concealed carry world, and everything that you do enjoy with your full-size HK, you're going to get in a smaller subcompact version, especially with this P30 SK. Not a bad choice at all. I really enjoy it. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.